Welcome back. We're here with Ellerby and Tiffany. That was a good song. Everything going? You having a good time? Are you enjoying the success?
I'm having a great time.
Yeah? Do you feel like you able to lead a pretty normal life here?
It's hectic.
Yeah.
Now and then, but overall, I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
Now, I think you have to be thankful that you're here and able to do this.
Yeah. You talk. I know you feel very close to your fans. Do you talk? You have. I hear people get your home number. I don't know how that happens.
How that happened, I have no idea.
Though,
but now I have a bunch of messages on my machine every day that says, "Hi, Tiffany. This is Brandy. If you could call me back, my number is."
So do you call Brandy?
I'm giving calls back now, kind of saying, "Well, how did you get my number?" And they never tell you. It's always, well, from a girlfriend at school or whatever.
Do they believe it's you calling them?
Some do and some don't. Nah, this isn't Tiffany. And then they start to quiz me. And,
little Tiffany trivia quiz?
And then I play the message back to them, sometimes over the phone or whatever. Yeah. But usually after about 10 minutes, they warm up too.
Now, on your videos and your performances, you do a lot of hand movement there, a lot of little hand jive. So what's that all about?
I do this and this.
Yeah, just a tick, or?
No, it was just something from school. My girlfriends and I would be messing around in gym class, or a lot of people do this, actually. So it was kind of a fad.
Well, I suppose, sure.
Well, some people do.
Yeah, mostly priests, I think, but not, yeah. But
so that's just something that stuck with me, and now when I Saw Him Standing There, which was on the first album. Yeah. There's a bunch of little girls out there going like this.
That's right. You're starting trends. You're a trendsetter. Do you have pets? Do you have?
I have a dog and fish, which I don't take care of too well. The fish.
The fish.
But the dog, I'm doing actually okay.
Are you able to spend enough time with your doggy?
Not a lot of time. No, he's got nannies and.
Your doggy has a nanny?
Yeah, he's got a nanny and godparents and lots of friends.
This is a great country, isn't it? Now, what do you mean? You ignore the fish? You don't take them for walks? What?
No, it's hard to clean the tank, and when the tank becomes dirty, I kind of go, I didn't see that.
So you just let them clean up?
Well, I eventually break down and have to clean it, but
you do it eventually?
Eventually, yeah.
That's the important thing. Now, what is this, the Jetson thing here? Are you going to be the voice of a Jetson?
Yes, I'm doing Judy Jetson.
Your daughter, Judy?
Yes.
Who's playing Jane, his wife?
Jane, I don't know. You put me on the spot.
I know. It's scary that my brain has that information in it, isn't it?
I actually went in and I recorded my voiceovers at a different time.
So you don't even get to see the other Jetsons.
I didn't get a chance to meet everybody else.
Sorry. Let me ask about what a while back there was a lot in the papers about you and your mom and what was going on, and there were talk of lawsuits and all this stuff. Is all that settled? Can you tell us briefly what it was about and where you stand, and is everything okay here?
It was never really as bad as everyone made it seem. And I think the good thing that came out of my mom and I going to court was that for the very first time we really got to tell each other how we felt.
And why'd you go in the first place?
I went because at the time my mother and my stepfather had some marriage problems. And I really felt at the time that my stepfather wasn't looking out for my best interest. Mm-hmm. And being the man of the family, he had control. And so I was kind of going to court to get a trust fund. So I figured, later on, eventually, I really basically thought it'd be a shame, if I turned 38 and kind of thought, well, I had all of this and it may not last, and to look back and say, I don't have anything now.
Yeah. So what was the result of the legal stuff?
Well, I was not granted my emancipation, but I wasn't going for emancipation. That's something that you kind of have to have any control over where your money goes. You have to be legally emancipated. Wow. So I was granted the trust fund.
You were?
Yes.
And what's your relationship now with your mom?
Again, we were, for the very first time, were able to say to one another, this is how I feel. And before, a lot of people played the interpreter in our lives. Well, she feels this way, and again, for the very first time, we were able to sit in a room and tell each other how we felt. It wasn't in the best of places, but now we're working things out. And I think the main thing, my mom and I always loved each other.
Yeah, that's nice. Now, who are you living with now?
I'm living with my grandmother.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I hope all that continues to work out for you. What do you dress like when you're not performing? Because on some of your performances, you're a little bit outrageous.
Tennis shoes.
Just a slob? Not slob is probably so. Excuse me. Informal, I guess would be the word. Yeah. So like 17-year-olds should dress, I guess. Just regular stuff. I'm just Sometimes interviewing is not what I do best sometimes. I apologize. That slob was a bad choice of words. Don't hold it against me, if you would. Anyway, congratulations. Things are going great, and we wish you continued success and for the next, at least the next 17 years. Tiffany, folks, thanks for being here.
Thank you very much.
We'll be back. Karen Black will join us in a minute.